Ladies and gentlemen, pupils and parents, welcome to our virtual prize-giving ceremony. I hope that you're all safe and well. A particularly warm welcome to the leavers and their families, for whom this has been a particularly difficult time. And although I appreciate that this is not the same, we sincerely hope that this will be a memorable conclusion to your time here at Worksop. My first year here truly has been quite extraordinary. I certainly would never have believed that I would be addressing you today from our glorious and beautiful chapel with only a video camera for company. However, I feel especially honoured to lead the college through these challenging times. And I'm very proud of the way that we have come together as a whole community of staff, pupils, parents, and indeed OWs. Since the lockdown, we have delivered over 3,000 online lessons across 12 different time zones. And we've also produced about 4,000 PPE visors for the local community and to OWs working on the front line of the pandemic. Through various initiatives, such as virtual runs to Singapore and around all the Woodard schools of the UK, our pupils have collectively and individually raised a vast amount of money for essential charities. Once more, reflecting the ethos of the school and the philosophy born of our founder, Nathaniel Woodard. It has been a humbling and emotional time for us all. But throughout it, we have seen the adaptability, resilience, thoughtfulness, and supportive nature of our community come to the fore. So thank you to all of you. We are primarily here to celebrate the considerable achievements of so many pupils and to acknowledge their successes this year and during their college career. All the prize winners are listed in the accompanying booklet, but, as is tradition, a number are announced in this service. Hence, we will not break with this. The special prize winners are Archivist, Aoife Schneider. The Adrian Lindsay Conduct Cup, Samuel Sanders. The Caulfield Drama Service Cup, Ruby Back. The Griffiths Graduate, Cole Hewitt. The J. Douglas Hudson Trophy, MARIAM GEDENIDZE. The George Wilson Painting Prize goes to Matilda Grafin von Hahn. The Hen Prize goes to DOMINIC LEACH. The Hurton Chapel Choir Prize, Ruby Back. The Mountgarron Performance Prize, Ruben Dales. The OW Progress Prizes. The first one goes to HARRI THORMAN. And the second OW Progress Prize, Barbara POLI. The Reynolds Junior Chorister Prize goes to Ebony Broughton. The Rowcliffe Musicianship Prize goes to Thomas Williams. The Sir John Betjeman Verse Prize, there are joint winners. And the winners of this are Clarissa Wheeler and Max Poyner. The Stuart Heggie Cup goes to PAIGE Hawkins. The Talbot Science Prize to Sarah Handley. The Whiteley Law Prize to Cole Hewitt. The Woodard Board Chapel Prize goes to Sarah Handley again. The Ainsley Masonic Prizes, of which there are two. The first one goes to Austin Chu, and the second Ainsley Masonic Prize goes to Kentaro Tsukamoto. The Colonel Flint Prize to Isaac TEAL. And the two Deputy Headmasters Prizes. The first one goes to Mackenzie Brailsford, and the second one to Ellie Smith. And finally, the last two prizes, the Heads Prizes, go to Moritz Smees and Lauren Shuker. Many congratulations to all of the prize winners, including those who have not been announced today. I'm incredibly proud of all of you, as you should be, with all your achievements this year. I'm now going to hand over to the Captain of School, Lauren Shuker, to say a few words. Lauren.
Hello everyone. It is such a pleasure to be speaking to you on this day of celebration. I hope you are all well, have enjoyed lockdown and are coping with the uncertainty of recent life. Although prize giving this year may not be in its usual format, it is still as important as ever to recognise the achievements of individual students and the college as a whole, and to celebrate the end of a great academic year. I feel privileged to be part of this event, which recognises those who have worked hard, progressed and achieved amazing things in and out of school, in academics, sporting and cultural life. I'm extremely proud to be part of Worksop College, which boasts not only an exceptional standard of learning, but which has such a strong sense of community and family. Unfortunately, this year has been cut short, which has been devastating for everyone, even those who may have been happy to have just missed out on running the dorm run. But it has especially been a shame for the leavers who have not been able to say goodbye to this amazing school, which many have called home for years. However, on the positive side, the transition into digital learning has shown the resilience and adaptability of all in the Worksop College community, and in true Worksop form, it has been massively successful. If anyone had told you, back even in January, that you would have spent the last 4 months at home, and that I would be doing this final speech into a webcam, you simply wouldn't have believed them. Many things we would have thought impossible, as individuals, as families, and as a college community, we have been able to do, and we have done them well. As the world we knew it has been turned upside down and inside out, we have seen the new reality and the new constraints placed upon us all, and we have been able to adapt to them. So what does it mean to be successfully adaptable? We have to accept change. We have to change ourselves and our perceptions and try to find ways to work together to help each other through difficult times. Massive change has taken place during my time at the college, from new buildings such as Mason being built, the re-addition of Portland House, to Dr. Price being appointed as a new headmaster, and these experiences have made the school a stronger and a better place. Why is it important to be adaptable? Because the pandemic has shown us that nothing is certain, nothing is forever, and that if we don't learn how to adapt and fit ourselves into the world, then we put ourselves at risk. As a community, we have moved our lessons, house assemblies, and tutorials online. And whilst lots of the ways we do things have changed, our core values have not. We find that adapting successfully means keeping the bits of us that remain important and changing the things we need to. Recent times have shown that the Worksop College community really are independent, resilient and adaptable. I feel the most significant change during the pandemic has been our outlook on life. It has made people realise what really matters, that family, friends and education are irreplaceable. These changes make a place like Worksop College seem even more special. It makes us appreciate the chapel services and even just sitting in a beautiful building such as chapel every week, or chatting with our friends in the Great Hall or in house, because the weekly quizzes on Zoom don't quite replace the feeling of hot chocolate and biscuits in first tea every day. Now a message to the leavers, whose time has unfortunately been cut short, meaning our memories and incredible experience of our time at the college has not ended with a proper farewell. Despite this, we'll always share a unique bond that no other year group has had, that leaving the college in the midst of the pandemic crisis and in a state of lockdown has brought us closer together. So how do we measure our time at Worksop College? At the start, we measured it class by class and day by day, counting down the days until the holidays. We've measured it in terms and years as we have grown up into young adults. But I know that as I stand here today, I will measure my time in a different way. I will measure it in terms of the lifelong friendships I've made, the innumerable memories I have made, and the times we have shared together. Nothing can ever replace the feeling of belting out Jerusalem in chapel, crossing the finish line of dorm run, or watching boys' houses prance around in mini dresses at house song. We were doing what we do best, having fun and sharing that fun with the whole Worksop College community. I would like to finish by saying thank you. I know it is cliche, but thank you to all of the teachers and staff who make this school what it is. Thank you to Dr. Price for being such a great headmaster in his first year, even if it hasn't been the easiest. Thank you to all the pupils of Worksop College who each in their own individual way contribute to our community for the better, making our college the warming, welcoming and valuable family it is. Good luck to next year's Upper Sixth, and in particular Abby and Tom as captains of school. I hope everyone has a safe and enjoyable summer. Take care and thank you.
Thank you, Lauren, for those superb words. And thank you to all those pupils that have held positions of responsibility within the school this year. Your support has been greatly appreciated. Although I haven't been here long, although I must confess it seems like a lifetime, I hope that by now you're all aware of my passionate belief in the importance of a holistic approach to education. The development of emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills is now going to be of even more importance in the challenging workplace of tomorrow. Hence, we must equip our pupils well to ensure that OWs can be successful in life beyond the college. This will be a focus of our new extracurricular programme, which will be launched at the start of the next academic year as part of our change in the structure of the school day and week, resulting in a move away from compulsory Saturday school for the first time in our 125-year history. No one is suggesting that realising academic potential is not paramount. but young people must have the opportunity to flourish as human beings. But often, amidst the growing demands of constant monitoring and assessment, this is difficult to achieve. And as was my own experience, children become a data point and a number. I believe that young people deserve an education that values them for who they are and draws out their gifts so that they end up developing the confidence and emotional intelligence to be successful in the world of tomorrow. Schools must give space for the education of hearts, souls, and minds. Otherwise, invaluable life skills that will help them to flourish and positively contribute to society will be neglected. On the other hand, a bias towards character education could starve young people of knowledge and a desire to achieve. For me, the whole person is the whole point of education. And rather than me list the numerous collective and individual successes of the year, we decided to put together a video of our achievements as a community. And believe me, there have been many, and I've been incredibly proud to have witnessed so many of them. So please enjoy this new innovation, and I just want you to note the many happy, smiling faces, proving, if it ever needed reaffirming, that young people will thrive if they are happy. enjoyed that. It certainly makes me incredibly emotional and incredibly proud. Such experiences and successes would not be possible without the support and hard work of so many in our community. I'm immensely grateful to the support staff, many of whom are furloughed at this time, and to all the teaching staff, both here at the college and at Ranby, who have adapted so magnificently to provide a remote learning platform that has received so many overwhelming plaudits from pupils and parents. And believe me, those lovely emails and comments have been uplifting and really have meant so much at this time. It has been hard work, and as one member of staff put it, it's been like going through my teacher training all over again. But you know, it's been worth it to see the engagement of the pupils and the progress that so many of them have made. I was desperate to ensure that the pupils had structure in their day and a sense of normality, and that certainly seems to have been the case. As pupils, I applaud you too for your resilience and adaptability, as Lauren mentioned, during this incredibly challenging time. I can't tell you how proud you continue to make me. During recent months, I've drawn a good deal of strength from those around me, and I would like to pay particular thanks to Mrs. Tilley and the leadership team of the college, and to Mr. Thorpe and the team at Ranby House. We've been making difficult decisions on a daily basis, and I'm grateful to all of them for their huge support during this time. The governing body have also been most supportive. And once more, I'm immensely grateful to the Custos, Penny Austin, also in her first year here, and all the board for giving so much of their time and expertise throughout the year, and especially in recent months. It's not easy being married to a headmaster at the best of times. We're often absent, and even when we are there in person, we're often consumed by the stresses and strains that accompany leadership. But I guess Jane has got used to it these past 11 years. Without Jane's love and support, I would not be able to dedicate myself so wholly to the community. As you probably noticed, she is frequently by my side, supporting the pupils at various events. And I hope that this epitomizes the family values that we hold dear here. It really is a blessing and honor to go through life with her at my side. And in thanking her, I hope that I'm also articulating in words what so many of us must have felt for our loved ones during recent times. To you as parents, thank you for continuing to support us and for your many uplifting comments in recent months. I sincerely hope that you have felt a sense of belonging to a very special community during these challenging times. To those pupils that are returning to us next year, make sure, as I always say your thank yous to those who have made such a positive difference to you during the year. We so look forward to seeing you again in September. We have missed you all hugely. It just leaves me to wish all the very best to the staff that are leaving our community today. Thank you to you all for your hard work and commitment during your time here. And we wish you every success as you move on to pastures new. Whilst today we celebrate our achievements as a community, we will continue to strive to enhance our offering and nurture independent thinkers, responsible citizens, and sound, kind young people with a sense of equity and fairness. Key in all of this is the need for a deep respect for the uniqueness and integrity of each individual, and the need to personalize the learning experience here. Our pupils have shown great adaptability and resilience these past few months, and these are undoubtedly traits that everyone will need in the post-academic workplace. And finally, to all those pupils that are leaving us today, I hope that you leave with really, really fond memories of this amazing place. To our upper sixth formers, we wish you well in your future endeavours. But now's not the time for lengthy goodbyes, not least because I am determined that when current restrictions have passed, we will be able to invite you back to school for the sort of valedictory celebrations that I know you all deserve so very much. You have borne yourselves so well through these recent weeks, and you have served as a shining example of all that it means to be a Worksopian. Good luck to all of you in all that you do in the future. And just remember to continue to believe in yourselves and never ever forget that you will always be part of a very special family. Semper ad celestia, always to the heavens. God bless, and take care of yourselves and your loved ones.